Welcome back to Area DMG. I am your host, Will Wesley, the Mile High Mouth, and for today's episode of Suki Neon, we're going to review and discuss, and full of spoilers, episode 1 of season 2 of Gravity Falls. This episode is called Scary-Oke. It's a play on the word karaoke, and we're coming back to this after we've seen how this series ends. So I need to amend part of my previous statements about a lot of the first season. This show doesn't really have filler. You think it would, but it kind of doesn't. A lot of the stuff that happens in the show pops up in the last episodes or so. Again, I was pretty surprised by that and pretty happy about that. They've created a complete package for Gravity Falls, and I have to commend them on that. I liked it a lot. So, this starts up where last season ended, with Grunkle Stan working on his portal stuff. Also, apparently, this caused the entirety of Gravity Falls to move just slightly on the map. They also added Nick Offerman to the cast as kind of an agent from a government agency. Stan gave the journal back to Dipper, and just like, oh, this was entertaining read. He's still keeping the fact that he has the other two journals a secret from Dipper, which is kind of interesting. Some of the quotes in here, I really like the part where one of the well, there's a part in this episode where there's a little bit to do with Blacklight, because, well, to celebrate the return of the Mystery Shack, Stan decides he's going to throw a karaoke party. He puts Mabel in charge of that, and it's interesting. Dipper is approached by the agents, and he tries to get them to listen to him about the journal. They don't believe him, and then he reads a bit from the journal and accidentally raises zombies. There's also a lot of real exposition for Stan in this episode. He shows that he's really does care about the kids, which they've been kind of wavering between that with most of season 1. He kind of just puts up with them. He's openly antagonistic to Dipper at times in the first season, but in this one he's shown to be genuinely attached to them, which is very important for a lot of the episodes coming up. It's also pretty badass because you got Grunkle Stan out there punching zombies. He's got like those little iron knuckles that you can get, and he's doing that. He's great in this one. He does explain the fact that even though he's hard on Dipper, it's because he knows all about the stuff that happens in Gravity Falls, and he knows that it's dangerous, and he wants to protect them from that. A lot of really good characterization for Grunkle Stan in this episode. I thought it was pretty good. There's a part near the end where they discover that there's a lot of hidden text in the journal that can only be seen with that blacklight, and they decide, well, that's how they discover how to defeat the zombies. Turns out that a perfect 3-part harmony can destroy the zombies. So you have a little bit of Grunkle Stan and the kids singing, and it works. It actually works pretty well, and it shows more of that bond, because season 1 was more kind of like this eerie Indiana looking thing with some X-Files here and there, and all about getting to those mysteries. That part's about getting into the head of the series. Season 2 is all about getting into the heart of the series. And overall, I thought it was a pretty good episode. Pretty great thing to be back on reviewing these and letting you know about them. If you haven't seen them already, you should check out Gravity Falls. It's fantastic. I hope that Disney releases these on Blu-ray sometime in the future. Although, considering what they did with DuckTales and Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers and a variety of their other franchises, it's like they don't want my money. Come on, Disney. You know you want my money. Like, release these, I will buy them. I mean, I already did buy all the DVDs you guys put out. So yeah, I thought it was pretty good. If you love Gravity Falls, let me know in the comments below. What was your favorite scene from this particular episode? Let's go for it. what do you think of Nick Offerman being added to the cast? I mean, there's a lot of comedians who end up in this show and in a lot of these shows. Like you have Kristen Shaw, you have Jason Ritter, you have a bunch of people in this show, and it's worthwhile. It's pretty good. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Until the next episode comes out, you are now caught up.